We're back here at the heart of Southern Metro as two neighboring teams of South Division collide. And now, we're back for our continuing live coverage of Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL. Our game at hand is between Las Piñas against the JKLB Muntinlupa Emeralds for the 16 under division. Magandang hapon pa rin po sa lahat ng nakatutok sa ating live coverage ngayon ng inyong Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Ninyo abay together with Coach Noy Africa, and also on the sideline we have Flo Del Agua to share some stories, updates para sa inyong paboritong kupunan dito po sa Junior MPBL. And agad-agad magsimula tayo para sa kupunan ng Las Piñas. Let's talk about this player who leads this team in points and rebound. You have Jared Gutierrez.
Jared Gutierrez, as you can see on the right side of your screen, dribbling that basketball, leads his team in scoring with 16.7 points per game, and you have 11.3 rebounds per game. Add to that the 1 assist, and definitely if they want to continue their 2 straight games of winning, they will need a lot of contributions coming from Jared Gutierrez.
And on their last game, itong kupunan ng Las Piñas, Whitening Warriors are on a roll, winning 2 straight games, and the last one against the San Pedro Spartan, it was 67-42 on that last July 26 pa, Coach Noy.
So pretty much 2-week break itong Las Piñas, but definitely in that game, something that they have to work on is, defending from the field. They gave up 40% from the field to San Pedro despite that huge victory, but they were able to shut down San Pedro from way beyond the arc, blanking them in 12 attempts, so 0 out of 12 for San Pedro in that game. They out-rebounded San Pedro 44-28, and they forced San Pedro to commit 31 turnovers, which they were able to convert into 29 points of turnovers.
And that's the numbers for this team of Las Piñas against their last game sa kupunan ng San Pedro. And now, on the other hand naman, itong kupunan ng Muntinlupa, they have a key player here named Errol Jan Peteros, who's leading his team in points and also in steals per game. Coach Noy.
Yeah, itong si Errol Jan Peteros nga averaging 18.5 points per game. You have 5 rebounds, 3 assists, and nearly 3 steals. Itong si Peteros really, he was one of the late additions here for Muntinlupa. If I'm not mistaken, hails from either Cotabato but somewhere in Mindanao. But definitely this kid is the emotional and even on the offensive end is really the leader for this team.
And this JKLV Muntinlupa Emeralds, pang-siyam sa ating South Division standings. At yung kanilang team standings, 1 win, 3 losses para sa kanila.
Well, luckily for them, they did win their last game against Cavite. And in that game, they showed that they can be able to play defense. They limited Cavite to just 33% from the field, and they forced them into 21 turnovers, which they were able to convert into points of turnovers. And during that game, they really tried to get more points inside, and they were able to score 58 points in the paint.
And that's enough for that numbers for both teams here. Dumako muna tayo sa ating sideline. Makipagkwentuhan tayo kay Flo Del Agua.
Sa totoo lang, Noy and Nino, I'm just as thrilled as you para sa laro nitong Muntinlupa at Las Piñas, especially since parehas galing sa panalo ang mga koponan na ito. In fact, I had a humble conversation with head coach Gino Enriquez of Las Piñas, at nasabi niya sa akin na malaking tulong nga raw yung 20 bench points at kitang-kita niya ang collective effort ng kanyang team last game. Para naman sa Muntinlupa, nasabi ni team captain Dave Macaraeg na it was an honor na nabigay sa kanya ang last point to win against Cavite, and he will bring that same trust and no pressure para sa laro na ito. Sino ba nang hindi tututok sa laro na ito? Live dito sa Villar Coliseum, at sisimulan na yan ng ating venue announcer.
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to Villar Coliseum, Las Piñas City. Here we go for the 5th matchup of Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Inaugural season. For the 5th match, 16 under, Las Piñas is a Botanica Whitening Warriors versus Muntinlupa JKLB Emeralds. Introducing first, the starting 5 of Muntinlupa JKLB Emeralds, 16 under. He's playing center number 8, Zay Magaraig. His shooting guard number 21, Errol Pizarros. His guard number 5, Jeb Calas. Playing power forward number 16, Junbir Bugarin. Shooting guard number 6, Christian Lopez. The head coach of Muntinlupa JKLB Emerald 16 under, Coach Robert Bidamo. Assistant coach Rick Pagsura. Assistant coach Aylan Rito. And now, here's the Las Piñas Isa Botanico Widening Warrior 16 under. Starting by playing point guard number 22, Cyrus Rihano. His shooting guard number 9, Sig DeBellas. Small forward number 26, Julian Puentes. Playing power forward number 23, Paul Anyo. At center number 10, Jared Gutierrez. The head coach of Las Piñas Isa Botanico Widening Warrior 16 under, Coach Gino Enriquez. Games official, Crew Chief John Mahinay, Armando Gregorio, and Mark Lloyd Perdigo.
Welcome to this 5th game for today between Las Piñas Whitening Warriors and this team of Muntinlupa JKLV Emeralds. And the story for both teams here, this Las Piñas winning 2 straight games. And their last victim was San Pedro Spartans. It was a big win for them, 67-42. But that was last month pa. It was last July 26. And this team of Muntinlupa naman, pang-siyam sa ating pwesto sa South Division. And 1-3 loss. And nung kanilang first to win was July 25. It was a close game against Cavite City Aces Solar, 79-74. So, itong dalawang kupunan na ito, looking for this important win of them, lalo na itong Muntinlupa. They don't want to have that 1-4 win-loss record dito. And this team of Las Piñas naman, gustong makabawi din. Kasi yung kanilang mga kuya earlier, natalo on that 4th quarter after Coach Gino Enriquez was thrown out sa ating game. And the first field goal goes to this team of Las Piñas. And nagdagan pa. Ito po, make that 2-all here. First point correction goes to Muntinlupa. And another steal for Las Piñas. Rejano. And look at that unselfishness. Courtesy of Fuentes. First assist of this ball game para kay Fuentes.
Quick turnover there, and Jared Gutierrez will score on that layup.
Makaraig with that long chest pass heading to Bugarin.
So this will be a sideline inbound here for Muntinlupa.
And this team of Muntinlupa, they want a second win sa kanilang franchise dito, Coach Noy, no? Sa araw na ito against the home team of Las Piñas. But, stepping on the line and violation and inbound for number 21. That's Piteros of Muntinlupa, who leads his team in points, 18.5 points per game. Dami. Fulfilling the stat sheet. Itong si Errol Jan Piteros, coach, no, for Muntinlupa. Leads in points with 5.3 rebounds, 3 assists, 3 steals. Yan yung numbers para kay Errol Jan. But yung kanyang Robin dito ngayon is Dave Real Makaraig. Double-double din. Who leads his team in rebounds with 11 rebounds per game.
That's usually a good combination, having a good wing player and then you have that dominant big inside. That's Dave Real Makaraig.
Follow number 26, Julian Puentes is first.
Makaraig.
All Las Piñas. El Magaraig shooting 2 free throw.
Shooting free throw now. First one for Makaraig. It's good. 12.5 points per game. And babad itong si Makaraig, ha? Averaging 24. Oh, turnover for Muntinlupa.
What is actually usually an issue here for Dave Makaraig is the foul trouble. Of course, he is the one who mans the paint here for Muntinlupa, and there are some of the game wherein he has been in trouble with the foul. So something worth looking at here for Muntinlupa.
Canlas was fouled. And we have substitution for Las Piñas. Number 24 checks in here. Roncales. Nilapitan ko nga siya kanina. Tinanong ko yung color ng buhok niya. If it is dyed ba talaga or
Nagkataon
wax.
lang.
Wax, oo. Tsaka yung color pa, Coach Noy, no? Mas green. At yan yung color ng Muntinlupa. And first rebound for Roncales. Forward pass kagad to Fuentes. Oh, up and under. Sorry, miss for Fuentes. As they go outside to Roncales. Pull up J is good for Roncales.
A very hard shot there for Roncales. You see Coach Gino Enriquez now back on the bench. Grabe yung trabaho ng mga coaches dito. You know, you get thrown out for an 18 and under, and then you have to come back and coach the 16 and under. So it's a very thankless job.
Tsaka yung mahirap din dito, Coach Noy, no? Kung paano mapuputol yung emotion na nangyayari sa iyo nung first game mo and heading to the second game. Paano mo ma-wash out kaagad yun?
Literally getting off the emotional roller coaster. But that's really the job of the coaches to provide the stability also emotionally for the kids on the floor.
You go for this forward pass. Canlas. Handoff. Pull up. Jay, that's good once again. Peteros. 18.5 points for Errol. And now we have report coming from Flo Delagua.
Fun fact lang para sa ating panel and viewers na kwento ni Team Captain Dave Makaraig ng Muntinlupa na karamihan pala sa teammates niya dito sa 16 under ay recent champions from another league. Kaya grabe na lang ang kumpiyansa ang meron nitong Muntinlupa. For instance, last game they had 20 bench points at ika nga ni Dave, kahit sino raw hugutin sa kanila ay nabibigyan ng tiwala ni Coach. What say you, Noy and Nino?
Thank you so much for that report, Flo, no? And na-mention nga ni Flo na they are a champion sa ibang liga. But the question is, paano nyo madadala yung champion experience nyo from the other league here in MPBL? At alam natin, itong kupunan ng JKLV Muntinlupa Emeralds, they have 1-4 win-loss, or 1-3 win-loss record.
And really, of course, more than anything, more than the bringing in that championship experience, I think it's, having that chemistry already in there. And right now, I think it's really a matter of just integrating everyone into that chemistry. Dahil hindi naman lahat ng mga kampi nila dito ay kakampi nila dun sa previous tournament nila.
So, gusto nila magkaroon ng epidemic dun sa kanilang bench ng champion experience. Itong kupunan ng Muntinlupa.
Kung pwede lang yun na through osmosis Oy, may championship experience ako, tabi ka sa akin, meron ka na rin championship experience. But of course, that's something that you have to work on, that chemistry, that gelling. And I really think it's up to guys like Dave Makaraig to try and be that leader. Siya nga naman ang kapitan nitong team na to, and it is his job also, aside from Coach Gino Enriquez, to get everybody on the same page.
Yeah, and Makaraig, who averages double-double for Muntinlupa JKLV. 3 minutes and 50. Roncales goes inside. Soft touch for Roncales. 4 points now.
Roncales, yun nga, I said 4 points. averaging 9 points per ball game. So one of the guys that Coach Gino Enriquez will be relying on.
Oh, the scope for Muntinlupa. This is 8-12. A 4-point lead for the home team. Las Piñas, grab pass, Lopez. Pocket pass, corner, jumper, nothing but net for John Errol Peteros. 3 minutes and 12 seconds left. Steam of Muntinlupa cutting the lead down to 2. We'll be right back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat
3 minutes and 12 seconds left, and you're still watching Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL dito po sa loob ng Villar Coliseum dito sa Las Piñas as they force 8 seconds violation. What a defense shown by Muntinlupa JKLV Emeralds that time, letting Las Piñas waste 8 seconds sa kanilang shot clock. Balik sa Muntinlupa ngayon. Canlas. 8 segundo. Turnover for Muntinlupa. Rihano. Masyadong mataas yung pasa. Back to Rihano. Roncales. Rihano ulit. 12-10. 7 seconds to shoot. Roncales. One-hander. No. Rebound secured by Makaraig. Canlas against a bigger defender goes their leader in points. The drive for John Errol Peteros.
Peteros now with 8 points dito para sa Las Piñas and for Muntinlupa, and really has to be a marked man here for Las Piñas.
Oh, 3-pointer. The good look for Las Piñas, but the dribble goes to the foot of Africa. Ano mo to, coach?
Kaya nagulat ako eh. I'm not really sure. But that time, could have gotten an easy putback, but hits the ball on his foot, goes outside. That's something that I will check later, probably during halftime.
Chika. Peteros, tatawid ng timeline. The pass goes to Makaraig. The turnover once again for Muntinlupa. Luntok sa lubong. A foul for number 23 of Muntinlupa.
First foul on 23 by Gunny.
That's on your screen. Tabla tayo ulit. 12 all. 1 minute and 25 seconds. Go outside. Africa. Thought about it. Spin for Ingyo. And Ingyo,
Despite trying to finish in traffic after that spin, Engyo will convert on that shot.
ooh, a long one. Courtesy of Christian Lopez. 15-14. And we are under 1 minute now for this first quarter.
And I think that's the first 3-point conversion for both teams. 1 out of 1 for Muntinlupa, 0 out of 3 so far for Las Piñas.
And a substitution for Muntinlupa. First time makita natin sa ating action ngayon itong si Ryan Simon Merino Blocking foul on Paigane. Second na yan para dito kay Paigane. And the three-pointer for Christian Lopez. 3 points now for this ball game. And sabi mo kanina, Coach Noy, no? First three-pointer na i-convert ng dalawang team ngayong first quarter na ito. Sruncales gets that offensive rebound. That's a traveling violation. It's 44.8 seconds.
That's going to be turnover number 9 for Las Piñas, 8 for Muntinlupa. So too many turnovers being committed here by both teams.
And there's a holding foul. Number 34 for Las Piñas. That's on Luntok. 44.8 seconds. Oh, almost a steal for Las Piñas. Peteros will pick up this one. They go for that corner, the attack. Quick pass, pull up J. Sabit si Roncales. And the two-pointer goes to Dureza. That's his first field goal. And this power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL.
I like how itong si Dureza very confidently, despite getting the foul, still making that short jumper, completing that three-point play, averaging 2 points and 5 rebounds, already surpassing his scoring average.
32 seconds left. Luntok pull-up. Masyadong malakas para sa kanyang bitaw. 25 seconds for Muntinlupa. And now they're leading this game by 4. Jumper, no. Rebound goes to Las Piñas. The Whitening Warriors now on attack.
Oh,
That's
going
an
to be a
offensive.
charge. Parang kanina pa nakatayo. Just really good anticipation that time for
Paigane.
Paigane.
And the foul that time was Africa. Di si Coach Noy, ha?
Nandito ako eh.
18 to 14, 13 seconds left. Paigani. It's the defense of Luntok. They'll cross this one. 5 seconds to shoot. And a traveling violation for Muntinlupa. This is another turnover for this team. Go for the side. 4 seconds.
Actually, there's fouls to give here for Muntinlupa that they can use.
1 second. Oh, they go for that pass. And Africa. Oh, that inside pass to Roncales stolen by Pagaini. And as we end this first quarter, we have this move of the game presented by Atlantis 88. Look at that. Umupo pa sa ere, no? Literal na umupo sa ere. Itong si Lopez binali. And we have 18 to 14. We'll be right back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to.
Second quarter action. May baong kalamangan na 4 na puntos. Itong Muntinlupa JKLV. After this first 10 minutes of action, as Pagaini receives this one, breaking ankles once again. Pagaini denied on his drive. But back once again. Second chance points for Muntinlupa.
It's Lerino. And ito looks like the ball will stay with Las Piñas.
So 14 seconds fresh shot clock here. And inbound for Las Piñas. Open shooter. Short. Gets his own miss. The drive. Another miss. So number 9. Zake De Velez. Pagaini against De Velez. There's a foul. It will be 2 free throws for Isaiah Pagaini.
While itong si Rejano was the one being called for a foul on Las Piñas, and not really the smartest of fouls because meron ka namang rim protection underneath. I think that was Gutierrez waiting underneath to try and bother the shot there for Paigani.
Paigani,
Minsan nakakabulol yung mga pangalan nila dito,
Yeah.
But, really just a matter of hindi lang yung mga players gaining familiarity but also for the panel,
Yeah. Lalo na itong may mga teams tayo na hindi pa nakaka-cover up until now, Coach. Ikaw, anong teams ba nga na hindi pa nakaka-cover mo?
I think it's only Pampanga and Valenzuela, I think, that I have yet to cover. Of course, Pampanga just debuted yesterday. But we have a basket here.
2-pointer coming from
Reyes.
Jan Christian Reyes. Oh, pilit na pasa coming from Fuentes. But they recover this one. And they score for Las Piñas. It's 16-23 now. The save for Kabasag. Di na umabot dun. Back-to-back turnover. Another chance for Luntok and the rest of the team of Las Piñas Whitening Warriors. Can cut down this lead. Pwedeng 3. Pwedeng 2. But Luntok. Mintes. Last touch for Muntinlupa JKLD.
So that's going to be 0 out of 4 from the 3-point area for Las Piñas.
They want for that play. Short once again. Rebound. Agustin. Ooh. The dagger is good for Agustin. That's Rob Harvey Agustin.
Getting called for the foul here on the hold. Itong si Reyes. And trying to impede the progress of, I believe that was Lontok.
That's the immature fouls here, Coach, no? Yung mga unusual fouls. So common here, lalo na sa 16 tapos 14 under ng junior MPBL because I understand yung edad ng mga bata din yung experience.
Second personal foul on number 11.
But definitely itong si Gutierrez, you can see yung experience nandun Medyo, he's very calm with the way he plays. And that's pretty much the reason why he is leading his team in scoring and rebounds. Almost 17 points and 11 rebounds per game.
7 minutes and 35. Jeric Gutierrez. On the line. This afternoon, meron siyang 4 na puntos. Make that 5 points. And 2 rebounds. But yung kanyang average, itong si Jared Gutierrez, siya nga yung ating pag-usapan sa ating pregame, Coach, no? 16.7 points per game. 11.3 rebounds. Double-double for Las Piñas Whitening Warriors. Yan yung kanyang naibigay para sa kanyang kupunan dito. Offensive rebound for Muntinlupa. They far from downtown. That was 2 against 1 but nagwagi itong kupunan ng Las Piñas. Turnover naman. Another rebound for Whitening Warriors. They go for that spin. Aggressive is Jared Gutierrez.
Medyo mama na yung laro nito ni Gutierrez, being able to off the catch, make that spin, and be able to still get a foul.
He will shoot free throw. Itong si Jared Gutierrez. His team, 3 points pa lang, or make that 5 points pa lang sa ating second quarter, and they shoot perfect from the free throw line. Ito pa lang yung kanilang pang-apat na attempt, at lahat ng apat na attempt for Las Piñas galing kay Jared Gutierrez. Agustin calls for a play. They will attack from the baseline. Short on that one-hander floater. Timbang. Ooh, Fuentes. Gusto niyang i-challenge itong depensa. Itong Muntinlupa. That's Makaraig. And that's number 12, Balansa. But Makaraig was called for a foul. The 5th and 6th attempt from the free throw line for Whitening Warriors of Las Piñas. First one. Will not fall for them. Second. Now on the line. 0 out of 2. But we have a substitute free throw here. And isa din sa mga usual dito sa Junior MPBL, Coach Noy, no? Yung mga substitute free throw. Yung mga line violation on the free throw. Yung rebounder.
Kung hindi naman yun, yung the free throw shooter crossing that line. Especially after a miss. Diba? Yung they try to rush into the lane, try to get that offensive rebound.
Alam mo mga bata no? Kasi gigil na gigil Kumuha ng offensive rebound.
That's why we also see a lot of frustration fouls, especially after misses.
Yeah. Yung mga foul kaagad, di napapadyak pabalik no? Dudumog na lang sa rebounder. And napapagalitan ng mga coaches dito, but that's a learning experience for the kids here in Junior MPBL as Makaraig. Another dart shot right there. Fuentes receives and scores. Cutting the lead down to 3 now. 25-22. 5 minutes and 45.
As a first basket here for Fuentes. Averaging nearly 7 points.
But yun lang, naiwang bukas si Agustin from the top of the key. Second three-pointer for Muntinlupa for this first half. Makaraig with another big rebound. Peteros will cross this timeline. Oh, and a steal for Whitening Warriors. Relleno, the pass deflected by Makaraig. Pull up J short. Relleno once again!
Partner, nagugutom ka na yata. Rehano yan, hindi Relleno.
Correction, that's Rehano.
We had our lunch. Nag-lunch naman tayo, partner. I think you're thinking about food. But of course, the food that we're getting here at the Junior MPBL is just really amazing.
Di ko lang nakaklaro din kasi, Coach, no?
Yeah, but Rehano...
J tsaka L
Tsaka sobrang bilis rin kasi maglaro nito ni Rehano. So, really, can't help but follow the action. Parang hirap sundan yung action.
Kasi bilis itong offensive rebound. Itong si Roncales. But we can see our limited edition Junior MPBL Cup. Ganda naman.
Parang bagay sa akin yung pula.
Sa akin, Coach, itim. Pwede na ako sa itim. Pero mas maganda yung hoodie ng ating Junior MPBL.
Oh, yeah, definitely.
Pero,
yung mga merchandise ng Junior MPBL.
back on our game with 100 of the shot once again. Rehano. Ooh, a bit short but he gets his own miss. Agawa ng rebound dito. Block after block, rebound after rebound. The forward pass and a steal. Fuentes in and out. White jerseys, another rebound. Roncales. Rebound, Vintes. And now let's listen to Flo Del Agua.
Ayon kay Head Coach Gino Enriquez ng Las Piñas, aside from these players' outstanding performance, posibleng nakikitaan rin ng potential ang matatangkad at matatapang rumebound na players niya, which was their advantage last game. Dahil masayang nabanggit ni Coach Gino na at this early stage daw sa liga ay marami nang kumukuha na school sa kanyang 16 under lineup. Mukhang our goal for the league is coming to life. Tama ba, Noyan Nino?
Oh, totoo dyan. Totoo dyan, Flo, no? Palapit na nga, no?
Well, definitely, having this medium of which to showcase talent from all over the Philippines, especially since segmented into age groups 14, 16, 18, para nagiging smorgasbord ba? Parang Boodle Fest ng ating mga coaches to just keep on watching the junior MPBL, and you're gonna see some kind of talent that will fit your own system. That's not necessarily have to be a major scorer, a major player, but being able to fill some roles for you. And sa dami ba naman ng ating talent pool here in the junior MPBL, definitely you'll find a player that will suit your needs.
Lalo na, we have 66 teams here in junior MPBL. A lot of talents, a lot of players, a lot of promising kids. Grabe, ang dami. And sa daming school dito sa Pilipinas, mas dinamihan ng junior MPBL yung mga talents na sino-showcase dito. Lalo na dito sa ating 16 under. And di nga first time natin na marinig na may mga teams na lumalapit or mga schools na lumalapit sa mga teams. Ang dami na dito sa junior MPBL.
So just imagine if you have 66 teams with maybe 15 players each, close to 1,000 players na ang pinag-uusapan natin dito sa junior MPBL.
Kaya nga minsan, nakakalimutan din natin yung mga bata eh.
Yung mga pangalan niya. But that time, hindi mo pwedeng kalimutan itong si Errol John Peteros. Even with the 10 points already. Even coming down with that block, the chase down block on Engyo.
Sabay no?
Huling-huli.
Huli. Alam makakalabasan dun si Ingyo, but Fuentes, they want to answer from that line, but offensive rebound with that flex. Ingyo with the recovery after that block shot of him. Ooh, circus shot. Wild one from Bugarin. First field goal.
Literally used the body to protect yung shot.
Ooh, good block by the captain, Makaraig. And Canlas, the lefty guard of Muntinlupa with 1 minute and 15 seconds left. Will use the screen of Makaraig. Canlas tries to create a shot for himself. Lopez up and under! Suabing suabe. Less than a minute. Ingyo will spin and pass outside to Fuentes. Fuentes, sinalubong. Nagdepensa doon. Good backs out by Makaraig.
I like how Makaraig has been able to preserve his fouls. Only one personal foul. That's going to be a travel.
Yun lang. Too much. They're rushing. Itong kupunan ng Muntinlupa, coach, no? So you can see this up and under move by Lopez. Layong-layo ng kamay ng
no chance
blocker,
for
coach,
Engyo. No? Look at that. Kaya ko yan pero hindi in mid-air. Nakatayo
lang. Lakad lang, coach.
Lakad.
Pull up. Wala pa rin. And now, 33 seconds. Oh, too strong. Makaraig. Nang mamama na naman yung bata dito. But sorry miss for Makaraig after that reverse. 25 seconds left. Wild shot. Rebound by Makaraig. Balik naman kay Rihano. Fuentes open. Airball for Fuentes. Rihano looking for that swipe from behind. Two-pointer. Goes for Luntok. They go for that forward pass. And that's it for this first 20 minutes of action. Close game. And this team of Muntinlupa will have a 4-point lead heading to this halftime. Ito po ang ating Atlantis 88 move of the game. That's for Lopez. Look at that hang time. The sit in the air for Lopez. At sa ating pagbabalik po, third quarter action ng inyong Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to.
Salamat sa patuloy niyong suporta dito sa Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL Inaugural Season. At para sa ating hashtag, hindi tayo papayag na players lang mag-uusap dahil sinamahan nga ako ni Assistant Coach Mike Calomot ng Las Piñas. Good afternoon again, Coach. Coach, last game po, napakalaking confidence boost na malaki po yung lamang ng pagkapanalo nyo. Matanong ko lang po, ano po bang pinapaalala nyo sa inyong players para hindi po sila makampante sa mga susunod na laro?
Actually, just play their game lang naman. So, hindi kami pwede makampante. We have fourth quarter. So, kailangan talaga kung ano yung game plan namin, kung ano yung kailangan namin gawin, kung ano yung pinapagawa namin sa practices, dapat all throughout ng game hanggang matapos yung buzzer, kailangan all throughout nakalakin kami. So,
Thank you so much for sharing that, Coach. Alam ko pang ilan nyo na po to, pero meron pa po ba kayong gustong batiin at pasalamatan sa ating viewers?
binabati ko yung management ng Isa Botanica, Boss Ron, Boss LA, tsaka yung relatives ko na nasa Melbourne, Australia, si Tito Anton, si Tita Lani, tapos yung family ko, yung baby ko, yun lang.
Maraming salamat, Coach Mike, sa pagsama po sa akin dito at maabangan natin ang mga kaganapan sa second half sa pagbabalik ng aming liga.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino, liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino.
Magandang tanghali po muli sa ating viewers na nakatutok sa ating Facebook Live. At syempre naman ang aking magigiliw na fans dito sa Villar, Coliseum. Maraming salamat po sa patuloy niyong suporta. At isa kina Rog, Godwin, Gion, Nicolas, Alex, Ian, John, Prince, and Miguel ang posibleng makapanalo ng brand new smartphone. Kaya huwag na natin patagalin. Go ahead, Rog. Pwede mo lang simulan. In 3, 2, 1, and go. Mumuntikan na. Babawi si Godwin. Godwin, ibawi mo yan. Ang tangkad-tangkad mo. Muntikan na, pero not quite there yet. Gio, go ahead. Ang gagaling mag-shoot nitong mga participants dito. Ilang linggo kayo nag-practice? Nicolas, sige, ibawi mo si Gio kanina. Nag-practice talaga kayo, no? Alas 5, nandito na kayo sa Villar Coliseum. Hindi nyo kasama practice yun. Nasa bahay lang. Smartphone na sana yun. Pwedeng huminga ng malalim before tumira, ha? Down to our last 2 players. Congratulations sa ating winner ng brand new smartphone! Teka lang, kausapin mo muna ako. Anong masasabi mo? Nanalo ka ng brand new smartphone from Junior MPBL.
Tsaka lang po yun.
Maraming salamat for participating at makukuha mo ang prize mo mamaya. Maraming salamat sa mga nanood at abangan natin ang mga kaganapan sa second half.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior MPBL para sa'yo.
We're back here inside the Villar Coliseum for this Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, and heading to this third quarter, it is a 4-point lead for Muntinlupa, and this team of Las Piñas scoring 30 points after that one, but it was a seesaw on the first quarter, Coach Noy, no? But your insights for that first half?
And so far from the field, itong Muntinlupa with 43%, although they have just a field goal made advantage. 14 out of 32 for Muntinlupa, 13 out of 41 for Las Piñas. Only 31% for Las Piñas. Turnovers, Muntinlupa with 16, Las Piñas with 12. And points off turnovers, actually itong Las Piñas is the one with the advantage, 12-7. Scoring leaders for both teams, you have Gutierrez with 8, you have Roncales with 6 for Las Piñas, and for Muntinlupa it's Errol John Peteros leading the way for them with 10 points, and you have Lopez with 8 points, and that Atlantis 88 move of the game in the second quarter.
Now we are back to this ball game for the third quarter. Another 10 minutes of exciting and fun ball game for this fifth game of the day. And first attempt for Las Piñas. Rijano tries to bury some three right there. Off target for Rijano.
So far, itong Las Piñas have yet to hit from the 3-point area. 0 out of 9. As Roncales will find Gutierrez.
Ooh, short for Gutierrez. 2 miss tries for Gutierrez. Now he'll sprint back to defense. Canlas handoff. 15 seconds to shoot. Libre si Piteros. Wala pa rin. Still scoreless for the third quarter. Itong Las Piñas and Muntinlupa, but that time, bawi. Bawing-bawi para kay Rijano.
Finally, after 10 attempts from the three-point area, Las Piñas finally able to buy one from the three-point area.
Canlas. Grimes. Off-balance shot for Canlas. Gusto pang sumundot doon ang offensive rebound pero tatlong malalaki. Behind the back. Gutierrez. Go for this handoff. Roncales from downtown.
A little wild on that shot for Roncales. Almost a steal for Gutierrez.
May tapik pa doon si Gutierrez. Kabasag. Balik sa labas. Masyadong masikip na si Lalim. Go for that pull-up. Cross-court pass. Rihano with a steal. 3 against 2. Dire-diretso.
Oh!
Pero may supalpal.
That's already 2 blocks, I believe, for Errol John Peteros. We'll need to check that. Peteros, yes, that's the second block for Errol John Peteros.
And 2 of these 4 blocks ng Muntinlupa coming from Peteros. But that was a knockout play for Las Piñas Whitening Warriors. This is now 34 or 35 to 34. But look at that high arc shot by Canlas. That was a wise move by Canlas.
That's his first 2 points, averaging 6 points per game as we have. That's Engyo. 6 points in the ball game. Lead
Engyo.
back with Las Piñas.
Coming from that pass ni Roncales, coach, no? Bilis din doon. Canlas to Dureza. Wants to use that board. That time, didn't click for Dureza.
Napakahirap gamitin ng board, you know, right
Yeah.
in the middle. Really need super soft touch.
Tsaka kailangan mong practicein din eh, no?
Oh yes, most definitely. You can't just shoot those shots in the game. You have to work on it in the gym.
Oh, Peteros. Oh, that enough fluid for that break. Miss on his first attempt, but the putback is good for Peteros.
Parang nag-stats padding pa itong si Errol John.
Rebound, tsaka puntos din eh, coach. Gutierrez. Pull up. Masyadong mataas para sa malaking bata.
Well, I like how Gutierrez plays, you know, doesn't really force his way, you know, not force his shots. He has that ability also to pull up for that short jumper.
Oh, dire-diretso naman. Itong offensive rebound ng Muntinlupa. Pull up. Off target for Lopez. Balik sa kabila. Las Piñas now. A chance to take back the lead. Here comes the full court press of Muntinlupa. We'll see. Kaagad namang naitawid ng mga white jerseys. Rihano fires short. Oh, Canlas was it on the face.
Rihano has been continually trying to shoot that shot despite only 1 out of 5.
Volume
si
din eh.
Coach Gino, parang malamig pa yung ulo.
Malamig pa ngayon as of the moment. But abangan natin mamaya. We know Coach Gino. Mag-iiba ka agad yan, Coach, eh, no?
All it takes is one play.
Pull up from downtown. Short once again for Muntinlupa. Merino with a big shot. And now, let's listen to Flo Del Agua's report for us.
Looking at their stats last game, tinanong ko ang Las Piñas star player na si Cyrus Rehano kung paano nangyari na siya ang highest pointer and highest assist at the same time. At nasabi niya na pag may nakita akong open, binibigyan ko para pag ako naman ang open, mabibigyan at makakatira rin ako. Para naman kay head coach Robert Vedamo ng Muntinlupa, unang panalo ng kanyang team last game kaya mataas ang moral nila today, especially na andito si Bugarit, ang all-around player ni Coach Robert na madalang lang niya ilabas dahil sa stability na binibigay sa kanyang team. Your say, Noyan Nino.
Thank you so much for that report, Flo, no? And daming naisabi ni Flo that time.
Na magandang sinabi niya about Rehano, you know, despite being the top scorer for his team, also the top assist man, as you see, Canlas with another floater. And really that's, you know, how you develop that yung unselfishness.
Yeah.
You know, you set up your teammates, they're gonna set you up as well. As you can see there, exactly what Rejano got that time.
We have another and one opportunity. And that's Rejano. This power move is brought to you by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL. Look at that speed, the quickness of Rejano. That's the wise move for Rejano, coach, no? 1 out of 5 from the 3-point line. Bakit hindi mo ilapit?
Yeah, that's right. And that time, being set up by his teammate as reported by Flo. Talagang itong si Flo, grabe humimay ng statistics to. Talo pa tayo, you know? Being able to know the top in points and assists itong si Rejano during that game. And kahit yung mga bata rin siguro nagugulat na grabe naman to sila Ate Flo. Really just able to analyze the stats.
Yeah. And now Rejano on the line. 0 out of 2 from that line, huh? But Africa with that spin. Beautiful move coming from Africa. That control, the balance. Iba talaga pag mga Africa.
Mga galing talaga yan.
Let's take a look at this on our instant replay. The steal, the fake, the spin. And this power move is presented by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL.
That's Paul Africa averaging 7.3 points per game and missing on that free throw.
Natanong mo ba nung halftime, coach?
Hindi, basic kasi ako nung nanonood ako nung half-court shootout.
Kaya pala. May nanalo ng cellphone, ha?
May nanalo ng cellphone.
Ng ating half-court shootout. And sana all. Malaking sana all. And the player down.
This is for Muntinlupa.
This guy, number... Can see, no? If sino tong player na to for Muntinlupa.
Is that Macareg? I think it's the captain, Dave Macareg.
Yeah, Dave Macareg, number 8. Oh, yun.
Oh, he gets stripped up there.
And after that fall of Macareg, hindi na siya nakabangon ulit, no? After that screen. Yun. And the medics, or I guess that's the family.
I don't think the medics would have been able to bring Macareg up, so we had to call on our marshals. You know, this is a very big boy.
Yeah, big boy talaga.
And it took all of 2 of our
Marshals.
Junior MPBL marshals to get him up.
I guess that's the family of Dave Macareg, no? Na tumulong sa kanya din doon, lumapit kagad. And
Well, I think it's the medics style. Of
Medics
course,
pala?
you're not allowed to enter the court, even for the family.
nakala ko family. And now, it will be a mandatory substitution. But Macareg will sit down and they will cure his pain now with 1 point. But yung rebound talaga, no? Given na yan for Dave Macareg. He has 8 now. 3 minutes and 29. Oh, another almost for Las Piñas. And Canlas with his signature high arc floater.
I think that's like the second or third floater he's hit here in the third quarter.
Na ganun kataas, coach, no? Hirap mo nang habulin, eh.
Parang na-align niya na eh. Na-fine-tune niya na yung kanyang floater.
Tsaka alam mo na si Canlas, praktisado yung kanyang floater na ganun. Because sanay siya eh. Tsaka yung control, though, di naman ganun kalaki yung, look at that one, once again. But nahabol that time by Eddie Velez.
Masyado nang malalim for that teardrop.
Africa once again flexing muscle after that strong bump. But look at that ball, coach, no? Ooh, that was nasty for Africa. This power move is presented by Pound for Pound Fitness, the official fitness partner of Junior MPBL. Pangalawang beses ko nang sasabihin, iba talaga
Oo.
pag mga Africa.
Nung sinabi mo nga yung Africa na nag-flex, akala ko ako yung sinasabi mo dahil napa-flex rin ako dito eh.
And Ingyo will sit down. Africa patuloy pa rin ng mamama dito sa ating ball game. No Ingyo, or correction, no Dave Macaraig. So, will this be the time now for the bigs of Coach Gino na mamalasa sa ilalim, Coach?
Well, that's 5 points now for Africa here in the third quarter. As we see yet a getaway by Canlas.
Another missed shot for Canlas because the forward pass, Africa once again, this time he was checked by
Merino.
May nakaabang na.
Great timing that time for Merino. That is block number 7 for Muntinlupa.
Ooh, offensive foul on that inbound situation. 2 minutes and 5 seconds left for this third quarter.
Nakakadalawang power move na kasi itong si Africa. So that time, yung power move niya resulting in a foul.
Sumobra na. Yun.
Power move. Power screen. But you're not allowed to push your opponent. Parang parang American football.
Kaya nga.
Well, actually, this kid has the body to play American football, I think.
Oo, totoo. Forward pass. Muntinlupa goes for that reverse. Tinatan siya nitong si Bugarin. Player in the court now, jump ball called by our officials, and it will stay for the black jerseys. Let's take a look at this on our instant replay.
A great effort that time from Timbang, but unfortunately, ball possession. The possession arrow pointed to Muntinlupa. Actually, there are times na I feel like that possession arrow does not do justice to a possession. Like Timbang was fighting for the ball on the floor. He was forced into a jump ball. Tapos mapupunta sa kalaban
Sa
yung bola.
kalaban. Yun yung masakit dun.
And also, I think during the last 2 minutes, that would be something na would be nice to have yung mga jump ball.
Yeah, totoo. May mga, traveling violation for carrying the ball for Gutierrez. And patem pa lang Coach, no? Obvious one for Gutierrez. And now we have a minute and 29 seconds left. Still up by 5 points. Itong Las Piñas Whitening Warriors. A minute and 25. Muntinlupa. Canlas wants to go for that corner. And waiting right there was Rob Harvey Agustin.
So we have a report here from Flo. Si Dave Macaraig nga, a little swelling and bruising sa lower area below his right knee. Dahil tuhod ang tumama, but overall, Dave said kakayanin niya raw makabalik.
Kakayanin. Siyempre, kailangan manalo Coach, no?
Lapitan ka ba naman ni Miss Flo?
Yan. Pero mga bata yan no?
Exactly.
Ating-ating yun na yan si Flo. Offensive rebound. Didn't go for Bugarin. The leading team now. Fuentes. Nice pass. Inside once again, pero dinumog kagad ng depensa. Balik sa labas. Libre. Shot is good for Diveles.
Wide open shot that time for Diveles. Second 3-point make for Las Piñas.
Now looking for another steal. The team of Las Piñas. At gigil. Masyadong nagigil itong kabunan ng Las Piñas. A foul in front of the bench ng Las Piñas. We have a timeout for Muntinlupa JKLV 53-45.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na subok. Junior
Let's take a look at this open three-pointer for De Veles earlier. It's a nice pass, Coach Noy.
Wide open shot with a gooseneck follow-through.
That time, no, na-freeze din nila yung depensa ng Muntinlupa, atake sa loob. Pero biglang pasa sa labas.
And that would be point number 5 for De Veles, who averages 4 points per ball game.
Short once again for Muntinlupa. Abante, Fuentes, touchdown! 35 seconds left. 10-point lead for Las Piñas. Muntinlupa looking for that answer. Wala pa rin. Ayaw ng Las Piñas. Nabigyan ng puntos itong Muntinlupa ngayon. Credit to that suffocating defense by Las Piñas. Sila naman ngayon, De Veles. Second three for this third quarter for De Veles. Malaki na ito. 58-45. 10.9 seconds left.
And that's already penalty here for Las Piñas. As you see that great setup, Africa kicking it out once again. De Veles hitting on the open three-pointer.
It will be 45-58 in the free throws. We go here on our screen. And we have some PT fans here watching us right now, Coach. No?
It's itong Muntinlupa from the free throw line. So far, 4 out of 9. Both teams actually shooting pretty close to 50% from the free throw line in this ball game.
Canlas with his second free throw. Falls for this team. 58-46. Last shot for Las Piñas. Ingyo. Jumper is good for Ingyo. 60-46 is our score as we end this third period. A big lead and a quick swing by Las Piñas. Pero tignan muna natin ang ating move of the game presented by Atlantis 88. That's on Lopez with a Pinoy step against 3 defender. Walang ni isang nakapigil para kay Lopez. And 60-46 our score.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob. MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to. Liga ng bayan na to. Mga kabataan na sugod, Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga, laro ng bawat Pilipino.
Last 10 minutes for the 16 under action. It is 60-46. This team of Muntinlupa has another 10 minutes of action pa and another 10 minutes of chance. But on the third quarter, Coach Noy, it is a 30-12 output for Las Piñas. That is why ganito ang kanilang kalamangan ngayon.
Especially with those 2 late three-pointers coming from De Veles, just creating the separation here for Las Piñas. But if you're Muntinlupa, it's still not everything is lost. As you see, itong si Macaraig already going back into this ball game, but it will definitely take a lot of effort, especially from guys like Peteros and Lopez.
In Africa. Huwag mo kalimutan.
In Africa, of course.
Huwag mo kalimutan, Coach. No? Uy, at sportsman-like foul.
see the
Aga.
referee, aside from calling the unsportsmanlike foul, making sure to stay in between the two players. I think that was Kabasag and
Timbang.
it's on Timbang. I'm sorry.
And the better angle here.
Third
Ooh.
personal foul on Travis
You can see some punch.
Unsportsmanlike foul, punching the opponent.
Well, actually, what they missed was the retaliation there by Kabasag.
Rongales
There you
replacing
go.
number 194, Travis Timbang.
Both players, no?
Yeah, the referee who called the unsportsmanlike foul had the right position to call that slight jab thrown by Timbang, but not able to see the retaliation coming from Kabasag.
And Kabasag.
Kasi ang dapat na makakita nun was the baseline referee, and the sideline referee able to spot the first foul by Timbang.
Kabasag missing 2 free throws.
Oh,
good.
great play.
Good play. Pitero scoring. This is 60-50. 48 now. Oh, another steal for Muntinlupa. 9 minutes and 20. Lopez goes for that reverse. Missed shot once again.
Jump ball.
It will be a jump ball.
Full possession of Las Piñas East of Botanic.
It will go back for Whitening Warriors now.
Right now, if you're Las Piñas, this is really a luxury now, that 12-point lead.
And their officials here clarifying things. Nine minutes left. We don't know what happened here. And I guess that's on Africa. And I guess on the jersey or on that bandage. Bandage, I guess. And kailangan niya pumunta sa medic dito. That's on Africa. Yeah. And back to our game. 48-60. Another foul given by Piteros.
Error Piteros.
As we see here, I think they're talking to the medics here. But anyway, going back to the ball game. It's still
Another unsportsmanlike foul. And that's on Makaraig. And getting that one was Roncales. Just getting into the nerves of Makaraig now. We don't know what happened. It was way from the ball. Yun, swinging of elbow for Makaraig. And he will sit down.
You will need to sit for 3 playing minutes.
So, makakabalik itong si Makaraig after 5 minutes and
After 3, so that's
5 minutes and
5
52
and 52.
left. Oh, shot one for Roncales. 7 points, 5 rebounds, and 3 assists for Roncales.
Really has made an impact here with not only his scoring, but being able to do everything on the floor.
And off the bench, doing well is Roncales.
Replacing number 4.
Parang napaswerte ata yung color green na buhok ngayon no? Nitong si Roncales.
Subukan ko kaya, tingin mo. Kaso walang kakapitan yung kulay.
Pwede naman, coach. Pwede naman Patubuhin lang muna. 8 minutes and 45. They go for that floater. 2 white jerseys crashing for that board. And the miscommunication between Roncales and Ingyo. "18 seconds on the shot clock. They call for the double screen on top. Piteros. Lopez. Go for that 100 floater. Bugarin was there to recover that one. This team of Muntinlupa on their last game, they got 58 points from the shaded area, but this time they have 30 points for this game.
And I think that's a testament to the great defense being played here by Las Piñas. And limiting itong Muntinlupa to just 34% from the field. As we see Piteros missing on that layup but getting fouled by De Velez.
And now, this Las Piñas naman, coach, no? Second chance points. Last game nila, they tallied 18 on that second chance points. Now, they have 12 on that department here. It is a close number for that department for both teams. 63-50.
Actually, itong si Piteros has been relatively quiet, especially here in the second half. And I think that's when itong Las Piñas made their move, especially in that third quarter.
15 points, 4 rebounds for Piteros. Errol. Easy layup once again. Good look. Good find. The conversion will go to Las Piñas.
To Africa, who actually left the game a while ago but is now back in the ball game. Africa now with 9 points.
Close to a double digit once again for Africa. They go for this knockout play. Good defense by Roncales. And it will go back to the white jerseys of Las Piñas Whitening Warriors.
So far, itong Las Piñas has been a total team effort. You got 2 guys already in double digits. You got Gutierrez and Engio. And then you have guys like Roncales. You have Africa. You have De Velez almost at double digits.
Lontok, they go for that corner. Ooh, there's an offensive foul. A player down. It's number 2. That's Dorisa.
I think he got accidentally hit by an arm or an elbow.
Let's take a look at this pass once again. Africa.
Inadvertent.
Yun, nabagsakan. Itong si Dorisa. Itong si Gutierrez. After that grab nitong si
by an
Gutierrez, no?
A forearm to the face.
And so far right now, wala pa tayong nakikitang blood naman. Uy, yun lang sa ilong. On the nose, itong si Doriza. Medyo malaki din kasi. Malaki talaga. Itong si Gutierrez.
And whenever you get hit by a forearm to the face.
Lalo na sa nose, coach, no?
Oh, yeah.
Pretty sensitive.
He cannot go back into the ball game. He's supposed to not play for 3 minutes. So he can only check in with 8 and 52. 5 and 52 si Makaraig. Still has 2 more minutes. Another minute before he can check in.
Yun lang. Oo. Di ba pwede itong si Makaraig?
But I think itong si Doreza will be all right, just getting hit in the face. Just a little blood.
Layo sa bituka, coach, no?
And if needed, I think he would be ready to check back in.
Canlas wants to go out for this defense of Las Piñas. 3 defender against 1, but Veteros a leader for a reason. For Muntinlupa, JKLV. Go inside. A little bit kulang sa space doon itong Las Piñas, Whitening Warriors.
So yun nga, kinonfirm nga sa atin ni Flo, just getting hit with a forearm to the face itong si Dureza.
Oh, nice feed. That time, Africa, wala nang magawa but to raise his hands. Sabit pa rin as Kabasag will hit 2 free throw here.
Foul on number 29.
The free throw story for this ball game.
So they're actually even warning Africa for taking a foul after committing a foul.
And a fan of Muntinlupa Emerald.
What gave that away? Hindi nakalagay sa t-shirt.
Di naman yun Boston Celtics siguro, coach. No? Kasi may logo ng Junior MPBL. And the free throw, coach, no? 8 out of 16, 50% for Muntinlupa. And they force a steal here. Whoa! I thought it would be a chase down block. But Kabasag, 4 straight points coming from this kid. 5 minutes and 52.
Just an 8-point lead here for Las Piñas.
Gutierrez will muscle his way going to that basket. Back to 10.
And you like itong Las Piñas, you know, whenever they need a basket, they have that guy that they can go to, Gutierrez. Now it's 16 points.
Canlas. He'll use the shot clock here. 7 seconds left. Canlas. Jumper. High arc shot for Canlas will not fall. Still up by 10. Fourth quarter action. 5 minutes left. Another good stop by Muntinlupa. Now they will step up their gas. The bounce pass will read by Africa.
Parang paulit-ulit ko na naririnig yung pangalan ko. Yun pala hindi ako yung pinag-uusapan natin.
Yung player pala, coach, no? Rihano will thought about it. Back outside to Lonton. 2-man action. Lonton! Offensive rebound goes to Roncales. Rihano. Another hesitation. Gutierrez wants it. And they will feed Gutierrez.
Chicken wing.
Offensive foul. Sabit. Huling-huli. Itong si Gutierrez after that swing.
And that's going to be 5 fouls on Gutierrez. And you don't want to foul out on an offensive foul.
Yun lang.
Sa harap ng referees, inabangan talaga ng referee.
Klaro yung hook, coach, no?
And you could see it was coming because he's been doing that all game long. Oh, what a pass.
And Kabasag being patient that time. 4 minutes and 20. De Villes. 14 to shoot. It's 59 to 67. Pull up J. No good.
Getting called. Si Lopez pulling Africa that time on the rebound battle.
That's a grab for Lopez. And it will be their third team foul.
While itong Las Piñas already in the penalty with 5 team fouls.
Baseline inbound for the Whitening Warriors. But we have some wet spot here. We have a timeout coming from Coach Gino Enriquez. 4 minutes and 5 seconds. We have a timeout. We'll be right back.
Liga ng bayan na to. tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob MPBL, araw mo na, laro na to, liga ng bayan na to.
Gutierrez now will sit down on the bench with 5 fouls after that offensive clip of this kid. And this team up 67 to 59. And the inbound continues for his team. Quick shot. Oh! Big one coming from De Veles.
Now with 11 points, hitting all three-pointers in the second half.
Muntinlupa still looking for that big answer as Canlas for that ball fake in the scoop inside.
Canlas giving some life here for Muntinlupa. They're still down by 9 points though.
Roncales, stop and pop. It will not fall for Muntinlupa. Out of bounds. It will be Muntinlupa's ball once again. 3 minutes and 29.
That time Lopez got himself in too deep. But luckily they will keep ball possession and a chance here to cut down this 9-point lead with 3.5 remaining.
61. Hinahabol nitong koponan ng Muntinlupa ay 9 points against this 70 of Las Piñas. They go for that cut coming from Peteros. So smooth after that shot. A steal for Canlas. Oh, and another shot coming from Peteros. 4 straight swing. 70 to 65 now.
Back-to-back baskets for Peteros, giving him now 21 big points.
De Veles, who makes a big shot earlier, is open. He will attack, and he will go to the free throw line.
That's going to be foul number 3 here for Macaraig. Macaraig so far not having a good game offensively, only 1 point but already with 9 rebounds, while De Veles has been really that offensive spark plug from the perimeter, misses on that free throw.
7 out of 13 for De Veles, or for this team of Las Piñas. Still a close game. And now, this is a 2-ball possession game. Canlas will find Lopez open.
That's a bad foul there.
Foul on the shooter.
That's going to be 5 fouls if that's on Africa. So that's going to be 2 players for Las Piñas fouling out already. And you're giving 3 free throws.
5 fouls, number 29.
Yun. And it is a 5 foul for Paul Africa. And yun lang yung problema dun, coach, no? The challenge was there, but yung sabit lang. And fouling a jump shooter,
Always
mortal sin.
a mortal sin. Kahit paulit-ulit nating sabihin yan, it's always a mortal sin.
First one for Lopez, though. There's still 2 more free throws here. Second one on Lopez. His team shooting 8 out of 17. Make that 8 out of 18.
And this is not the right time to be missing free throws. They're trying to mount a comeback. It's only a 6-point lead.
Second one on Lopez. A third one, rather. 0 out of 3. Macaraig was there for that putback. And balik sa free throw line. Itong si Macaraig.
That's why you want your captain on the floor, being able to save possessions here, earning them an extra trip to the free throw line after Lopez missing on all 3.
First one for the captain. Fall. That's a 1 point by Makaraig. Attempt number 20. And 2 out of 2 for Dave Makaraig. Roncales was down that time. 2 minutes and 27. Roncales gets a foul against Dave Makaraig, and that's the 4th one for Dave Makaraig.
And right now, both teams already in the penalty, so we're expecting both teams to try and get inside. As Roncales was able to fish a foul there for Makaraig, just when I said he was able to take care of his fouls in the first half. And right now, he already has 4.
At ang laking isda itong nabingwit nitong si Roncales. And he converts his first free throw. Second one for Roncales. His team still shooting 50% from the free throw line. Complete one for Roncales. Hindi kailangan magkumpiyansa dito. Hindi dapat magkumpiyansa itong kupunan ng Las Piñas, and we know the team of Muntinlupa, they can explode here. Spin for Lopez. Jumper is good, and a chance for an and one.
That's the second time that he has been able to get a foul off a jump shot. Well, he did miss first the previous 3 free throws. Let's see if he can convert here, cut the lead down to just 3 points.
Bonus free throw for Lopez. It's a complete one. Don't look now. This is 73 to 70. Lopez once again with a shake and bake. Off-target shot for Lopez. Diveles will forward this ball. 3-on-3. Pull up J. And the foul.
Is that on Makaraig? It's going to be foul number 5.
It will be foul number 5. Let's take a look at this on our instant replay. Ooh, the challenge.
Definitely a foul too. You know, the closeout was just too hard that time. Hitting
Off afternoon for Makaraig now in offense, coach, no? But scoring only 3 points. But Fuentes missed his first one.
So this could turn out to be a free throw shooting contest here in the final 2 minutes.
And the story here in our last 2 minutes will be the free throw. Will cross Peteros. 1 minute and 40. Lopez denied by Ingyo. Piñas now will take care of that ball. They want to go home with a win, and they want to end that skidding record of them. Matapik na Muntinlupa. 73 to 70 pa rin. Canlas. Lopez. Long bomb! No! Forward pass. Here comes Fuentes with a fake. And off the glass score by Fuentes.
That makes it a 2-possession lead here, 75 to 70.
Di tumama para sa kupunan ng Muntinlupa. Bugarin, the jumper. And a foul for Muntinlupa.
And they're gonna send Las Piñas to the free throw area.
On our instant replay, it was the foul by Peteros.
Well, he did hit itong
The head.
si Diveles on the head.
First free throw miss by Fuentes. Or correction, that's Diveles. 53.6. 1 out of 2 for Las Piñas. We have a timeout for Muntinlupa. 53.6. Stay tuned and we'll be right back.
Liga ng bayan na to, mga kabataan na sugod. Junior, MPBL para sa'yo. Ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino. Liga ng bayan na to. Huwag ka matakot, kaya mo bang akyatin ang mundo? Bawat bukas may pag-asa sa'yo. Yeah, ito ang tulay ng tagumpay para lumakas ang iyong loob.
6 na puntos itong inahabol ng Muntinlupa, JKLV, Emeralds, and the team on our screen now. Their team captain out of the game because of the 5 fouls. Can they go closer against the home team ng Las Piñas Whitening Warriors? They will inbound. Peteros will be the inbounder here for Las Piñas. 53.6. Lopez from the free throw line. He wants to go to Bugarin. So free throws once again. Another free throw story here, Coach Noy.
And we're expecting both, especially itong Las Piñas to be playing, Muntinlupa to be playing the fouling game, especially since they're gonna need to make a lot of stops here.
And if you're Las Piñas, an obvious one that you need to shoot all the free throws attempt you have here. Kasi magpapatuloy talaga itong Muntinlupa. And yung wish nila ngayon is to miss this free throw ng Las Piñas.
Well, actually, even if you're trying to play the fouling game, you still need to make baskets, something that Muntinlupa has not yet done, and they throw the ball away.
Now they don't have the foul. They want to go for that steal. The 3 for Diveles. No. Offensive rebound number 2 for Las Piñas. Balik kay Diveles. And they got that foul on the Rihano. 34 seconds left. Earlier, 2 missed free throws for Las Piñas. Rihano, first one is good. And we'll see if the second one will be the same. And that's 2 out of 2 for Rihano. Muntinlupa. The sense of urgency now. Shot for Piteros. 25 seconds. They'll just pass this ball. They'll give it to their best free throw shooter.
They don't need to shoot anymore, actually.
Oh, yun lang.
But I think
stepping on the line.
that lead is safe now. It's a 8-point lead with 20 seconds remaining. And, really just a good effort here for Las Piñas despite Gutierrez fouling out early.
2 players.
But Gutierrez really was the guy that they went to whenever itong Muntinlupa was really getting closer to them. But in the end, I think it's really the free throw shooting that saved them somehow. Not really the best of free throw shooting, 50% so far. Actually, both teams not having a good time from the free throw line. And, just the timely hits and the offensive rebounds in the end. Getting multiple possessions despite not converting on those free throws. So,
Tsaka yung personal fouls dito ngayon, Coach Noy, no? Madaming naibigay itong dalawang team. It's 20 for Las Piñas and 19 for Muntinlupa. 13 seconds left. This is 78-71. A close one. And Coach Noy down by 7 points. Itong Muntinlupa Emerald. May chance pa ba itong makahabol? Itong Muntinlupa with 13 seconds left.
well, there's enough time for a miracle to happen, but we're gonna need guys like Tracy McGrady in here. But it's not impossible though. But they're gonna need to make a lot of stops and make some quick 3-pointers. And so far, only 3 out of 11 for Muntinlupa from the 3-point area. So a little difficult, possible, but the ball is with Las Piñas, and you know they're gonna try to foul if they won't be able to get a steal itong Muntinlupa.
Oh, we have on our screen now, away from the ball. It's a foul for Muntinlupa with 2.2 seconds ang nagamit natin that time sa ating oras and
I don't
Ingyo.
think itong Las Piñas had the intention of shooting. I think they were trying to waste some time. As you can still see some sign of frustration on the side of Coach Gino Enriquez, not really being able to be contented. It's not enough to win. I think he really wants his players to still play the right way, to play smart.
10.8 and our officials, may nakita silang dugo no? Sa likod nitong si Ingyo.
But I think
That's a stain?
I think it has been there for even in the third quarter.
And they will let Ingyo shoot free throws here. And the same ritual, itong si Ingyo at si Santa Rosa.
Yung step back free throw, no?
Step back free throw. Look at this.
And I don't think the blood on his shorts is his, so not an issue here. There's still a turnover here for Muntinlupa. And this will be one game here for Las Piñas. That is going to be 3 straight wins here for Las Piñas.
8.1 seconds. Oh, that's a block by Muntinlupa.
That on Peteros again. That's 3 blocks for Peteros.
De Velez. 3 seconds and that's it. That's a sign for a win for this home team, Las Piñas Whitening Warriors. And another win for them. 3rd win in a row for Las Piñas. 78-71 will be our final score. And our move of the game presented by Atlantis 88. That's Lopez once again with the
Canlas, I think.
Canlas,
floater.
That's Canlas with that ball fake. The roll for Canlas. That's our move of the game presented by Atlantis 88. This is the Junior MPBL presented by Atlantis 88 once again. And the 16 under of Las Piñas wins this day.
So that's 3 straight wins for Las Piñas, and itong Muntinlupa will go down to 1-4.
And
so they're still very close in the standings, but
let's turn you over to our courtside reporter here, Flo Del Agua, for our Atlantis 88 player of the game.
Sorry about that. Winner, winner, chicken dinner para sa kuponan ng Las Piñas Isa Botanica Whitening Warriors. At ang nagdala nga sa kuponan sa panalo para sa kanyang punan ay walang iba kundi ang ating Atlantis 88 player of the game na si Jared Gutierrez with 16 points, 8 rebounds, and 2 assists. Congratulations to that performance, Jared. Matanong ko lang, paano ba nabubuhos ng pagiging best player of the game mo ang mga susunod nyo pang laban?
Siyempre, nabuboost yung confidence ko kasi nagkakaroon ako ng kumpiyansa. Pero kung titignan mo, hindi naman sa akin lang itong panalo eh. Sa team ko to eh. Lahat kami nagtrabaho para makuha itong panalo.
Maraming salamat para dyan, Jared. At dahil dyan, meron ka bang gustong i-shoutout sa ating mga manonood?
Shoutout nga po pala dun sa lola ko sa Pampanga, pati sa lola ko. Pati kay Tichi na nanonood sa akin sa live ngayon. Siyempre, pasasalamatan ko yung Lord na nagpanalo sa amin. Tsaka shoutout sa Isa Botanica na walang sawang sumusuporta sa amin. Yun lang.
Thank you so much, Jared. Congratulations again to your team. At narito na nga sina Noy and Nino para sa kanilang last reminders for this game.
Well, thank you so much, Flo, for that interview, and congratulations to Gutierrez and the rest of the team for winning this ball game. And Coach Noy, any thoughts?
Well, definitely, ito nga, a good effort here for Las Piñas. That big third quarter run, especially spiked by those three-pointers by De Velez, really just created the separation they need. And Gutierrez just really being able to contribute heavily despite fouling out, just enough to help his team win.
And that's it for this fifth game. And our next game will be 14 under division matchup between the Piñas and Muntinlupa. And on behalf of Coach Noy Africa and Florence Del Ago, this has been Nino Abanid and this is Atlantis 88 Manny Pacquiao's Junior MPBL, ang liga ng bawat batang Pilipino.